Welcome to my cooking academia. So today's episode we're going to be learning how to cook basic white rice. Here I present you the short grain rice. So in this recipe we do 2 cups of rice with 2 cups of water and 2 tablespoons of oil. Yeah, I said oil. I like to use oil on my rice because it lubricates a little bit of the grains, so when you cook it doesn't have a sticky texture, more of like a grainy texture overall. For the long grain rice, we're just adding 2 more cups of water, but the same exact ingredients as before. First, and let's wash this rice. I'm going to start with short grain rice first. So the purpose of washing is to get some of the starch and some of the impurities out of the rice. To wash the rice, make sure you just wash it twice. Don't exceed that amount. You wash too much of the starch out and it will not come out properly. Alright, let's go ahead and put our 2 tablespoons of oil into the pot. I'm using olive oil for this recipe. I couldn't find any canola oil anywhere, but the product should come out exactly the same, so no worries in that direction. Alright, let's go ahead and set this to a medium flame. Right here, let's add the rice little by little. If there's a little bit of water into it, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. We just add it in there for a little bit more flavor. Just be careful, if your oil's too hot, it's gonna splash back up at you. Alright, let's go ahead and move that rice. So what I'm doing now is making sure that each grains get coated with a little bit of oil. Helps out with the overall process and when you're cooking the rice. Now that we moved our rice, let's go ahead and add the water. We're going to do 2 cups. Remember, guys, it's equal parts. 2 cups of rice with 2 cups of water. So after you add the water, let's add some salt. It's a little 3 pinches here. This is 1, 2, and a 3. Bam. If you want to add a little bit more salt, go ahead. I'm not watching your blood pressure. So after you added the salt, go ahead and give your pot a stir. After you're done moving your rice, let's wait till this gets to a simmer just like that. And then once the rice starts to expose itself, you could go ahead and put a lid right on top of it. And then we'll give it a good 15 minutes before we go ahead. 15 minutes later. Now we're at the halfway point. Let's check out the rice. Ooh, wow, that looks amazing. Let's slow-mo this. Ooh, baby. Alright, the rice isn't fully cooked yet, so let's go ahead and give it another 5 minutes and we'll come right back to it. 5 minutes later. After the 5 minutes are up, let's go ahead and check the rice out. Well, would you look at that? The rice came out amazing. So your rice is fully cooked. Let's go ahead and move this guy. So you guys want to move the rice little by little and make sure you break it up all evenly throughout the whole entire pot. I'm all done moving the rice right now. Let's go ahead and grab our lid and just put it right on top. Make sure you guys turn off your fire. Just make sure you have the pilot off completely. You don't want it on and then you walk away and then all of a sudden your beautiful rice is burned. Now comes the best part of the video, when I serve myself a bowl of rice and you guys watch me taste it. Or you know what, I'm just gonna present it. That's all I'm gonna do. Just a quick reminder, you guys, we did a 2-cup ratio, 2 cups of rice with 2 cups of water, and then we just cooked it simple. Rice isn't hard to make. All it is just time and patience, guys. You guys got this. Alright guys, let me present to you the short grain rice. Now for the long grain rice. Alright, let's speed up the process. I already washed the rice. All we have to do is start cooking. Alright, so now I'm going to grab my 2 tablespoons of oil and put it in. I already have my pot nice and a little bit hot, so just be careful of putting that rice in. If it's still wet, it's going to come back at you, so make sure your heat is not as hot. So once the oil is in, let's go ahead and add our rice. Just make sure you get every grain inside. My pot's a little bit too hot, so just make sure you guys have that heat under control and just keep it at a medium. So the rice is inside. Let's go ahead and give this a stir. Remember guys, this helps with the overall product. Each grain gets coated with a little bit of oil and it helps out when it starts cooking. Cool, so I just got done unmoving the rice. Let's go ahead and add our water. Remember guys, the long grain rice takes twice as much water. So instead of 2 cups of water, it's gonna be 4 cups of water. Alright, the water has been added, so let's go ahead and season this bad boy. 3 pinches of salt like last time. Okay, once the salt is added, let's go ahead and give this pot a quick stir, and let's wait for it to come to a nice simmer. The rice has been simmering for a couple minutes now, but it looks like it's almost ready to put the lid on. Yeah, it's exposing itself. So let's go ahead and grab our lid and put it right on top. Once your lid is on, let's go ahead and turn down the heat. You want to at least at medium, not too high. We don't want to burn it, and let's just wait 15 minutes. 15 minutes later. Alright guys, the 15 minutes are up. Let's check on this bad boy. Oh, look at that. It's almost there. So what we're going to do now is put the lid back on. Let's lower our heat just a little bit. And then we're going to wait 5 more minutes till the rice is fully cooked. 5 minutes later. Alright, after the 5 minutes are up, let's go ahead and check out this rice. Whoa, look how fluffy it is. That's how you know you have some beautiful rice. Nice and fluffy. Alright, so let's go ahead and give this rice a nice stir. And then we'll let it sit for 1 more minute. And then we'll come back and serve ourselves. Alright, the moment we've been waiting for. Let's go ahead and serve ourselves this bowl of rice. See, making basic white rice is fairly easy, man. Just easy. 1, 2, 3, and then you're done, guys. I'm trying to make this video not too complicated, but straightforward, and make sure you guys see everything. So here I present to you the basic long grain rice. Hope you guys enjoyed my cooking academia. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.